Okay, we are almost ready to take on that gym leader, I promise you. But there's one thing you can do before you take on the Nimbasa Gym, and that's head to the northeast onto Route 16. You can do this anytime before taking on the gym leader, really as soon as you get to Nimbasa, which is why I recommend going there before the gym so you can get that valuable experience to help level up your Pokemon. After all, the gym leader, well, in my case, she's going to be very tough, just because of the Pokemon she's using. So I need to make sure I get as much experience as possible before taking her on. So this police officer here, he has a Herdier on his team, and it has Intimidate, woohoo, but I can get around that effect by using Storm Throw if I want, because when you get a critical hit, it actually prevents any of those, like, stat-lowering negative effects on you, and it also gets around any positive effects. You were so strong that I couldn't help but fall back, or he was falling back, or something like that. It was weird. Okay. It also gets around any positive stat boosts on your opponent's side, too. Alright, finally caught up to you. You were ting-a-ling-ling. I'll have a Pokemon battle at this speed. Will you now? You mean your speed of stop? Because you're not gonna ride by me. No, you're not. Not without getting your ducklets handed to you. Alright, Ducklet. I'm gonna see what Judo Mario can do here. Now, I do have to be considerate of the fact that these are flying-type Pokemon, so my fighting-type attacks won't do all that much. Rock Tomb will, though. Ow, Aerial Ace. Ugh, I hope this doesn't hurt too bad. Oh, like a champ, Judo Mario, like a champ. You just handled that. Okay, so I'm just Storm Throwing just because, you know, it's only a little bit of experience, or a little bit of hit points, and I know that I can do it. Besides, Rock Tomb does not have perfect accuracy, and I don't want to chance that Fake Out. But he still attacks! Inner Focus for the win, baby! That prevents the effects of flinching, so I'm not irritated by Fake Out in the slightest. Alright, and I get that level up. How awesome. I'm upset because I lost, so I'll ring the bell. Ting-a-ling! Alright, whatever. I'm gonna switch around my Pokemon now that Judo Mario's leveled up. I'm gonna head on this way. But not before fighting this dude. Oh, I got a little excited, so I want to have a battle! Oh, really? Are you that excited? Huh? Backpacker Steven. He's got a Drillbur on his team. Haven't seen one of those in a little while. Okay, Drillbur. Let's see what we can do to you. I think I'll Water Pulse you. Just to show off my new moves. It's a pretty decent attack at this point in the game, although it's a coin flip between... Well, I've calmed down. Okay. It's a coin flip between that and Razor Shell. I think I still prefer Razor Shell because it does a little bit more damage. Okay, this tree looks like it can be cut down, but I don't have anything with cut on me. And I could teach it, but I can't get to the move deleter yet. I'll just tell you, all that's over there is a rare candy. You can keep going, though, and you'll enter the Lostlorn Forest. You can find a big mushroom here, and there's some interesting Pokemon in the tall grass. You can find the monkey trio here, and also some other stuff. If you go back here, you'll find an interesting scene. Now, I'm not going to do this on this video, because I'd rather show you, I'm going to do a special video, because that's where you go for the Zoroark event. And it's really cool. If you transfer any of the shiny legendary beasts using the Pokemon Relocator that I showed you, actually I didn't really show you, I just told you about it. Well, that's where you get it. I'll show you later. I'm looking for a place that's not in any guidebook. Really, eh? Just remember what they say about the guidebook. Actually, I don't even remember. I know there's a joke there, but again, that short-term memory of mine, you know, can't remember it. Oh, joy. It's a Scraggy. I love Scraggy. It's so cool. Alright, I'm going to take it out with Water Pulse, although it's pretty tankish, so I don't think I'll take it out in one hit. Oh, I could get a critical hit to do that. Awesome. Okay, so totally knock that thing out in one hit of a Water Pulse. And now I want to learn Revenge, just to get my revenge on the fallen Scraggy thing. Revenge is actually a decent move for your Duat, especially at the point you get it. It's a fighting type attack, so if you don't have a fighting type Pokemon, you'll be very appreciative of having it. It does 60 damage off the bat, makes you go last, but if you're damaged that turn, you'll do 120. Well, you'll hit with the power of 120 base power instead. Your strength! I want to put it in a guidebook. Yeah, it's on, you know, the Pokemon Heart Gold and Soul Silver Part 2 guidebook, you know. You can find my picture on there. No joke. Look it up. I think it's like page 170 something. I should know this. I should really go look it up. Oh, I ride a bicycle. I feel fresh winds. And your Pokemon battle me. Oh. Alright, Cyclist Hector, you've got your grooves going on, but I think I'll shake you off that bike and really take it to the dance floor. Alright, Whirlipede. It's Bug versus Bug in this epic fight here, except I don't really like this matchup at all. So, because regrettably it's resistant, like, to everything I can use, which is very unfortunate, but oh well, you do what we do. I figured it'd use Protect anyway. It loves to use Protect, like, on that first turn. And, you know, naturally it gets it off on the second turn, too. Wouldn't you just know, huh? Oh, you are just Protect spamming all over the place. You can't get lucky for that long. Oh, no, you don't. So I'm gonna Air Cutter it, get my nice critical hit. And, oh, you have another Whirlipede. Oh, joy. I just have this feeling you're gonna use Protect, too, huh? So I don't know why I even bothered. Yeah. Should have used, like, Work Up or something if I still have it. I think I'm gonna get rid of it soon if I do. Okay, well, there we go. Just took you out like it was nothing. Gained a spooky amount of experience points. Hopefully you're not too superstitious. A pleasant wind is carrying a defeat. Is it now? How can a pleasant wind be carrying a defeat? It seems kind of contradictory. What's going on here? You said Marvelous Bridge is being checked. What? Being checked for what? Why can't I go on it? It's being checked? That's a stupid excuse. What is it being checked for? Rabies? Bacterial infection? Swarm of locusts? I don't even know. So if you have strength, you can use that to push that boulder out of the way and gain access to this place. I strongly recommend you do, because you can find more powerful Pokemon here. They're the same Pokemon you can find over in the normal grass, but they're just at higher levels, making them more appealing. This Minccino here, for instance, is one such Pokemon. It's a pretty good Pokemon, particularly when it has the Technician ability, which raises the power of its attacks that do, that have less than 60 power, or 60 power or less. So, things like, it has a variety of different multi-strike things, such as, trying to think of them right up. I think like Double Slap and stuff, but it gets better ones, particularly when you evolve it into Chinchino later on in the game and use Heart Scales on it. It's good. I'd recommend catching Chew if you are interested in getting a Basculin, a Water-type Pokemon, because you can trade him in Chino for a Basculin as soon as you get to the next city. So having an extra one doesn't hurt. If your Minccino doesn't have the Technician ability, if it's stuck with Cute Charm instead, I would recommend not using that one, because Technician's so much better. So much better. But it's your choice, really. Another Pokemon you can find over here is Trubbish. Yeah, you can finally find that Trubbish, that trash bag monster. And ironically, I didn't want to get a critical hit on that Minccino, because I was going to use Razor Shell on it. Now that it's knocked out, yeah, oh well. I didn't catch a Trubbish. Big deal, but you can catch one if you want. They're not really that good in my opinion, though. Garbodor, whatever it is, it's not really that impressive, in-game or otherwise. So there's a Backpacker over here. Backpacker Laura. And she has a Swadloon! Oh my! And it's another Pokemon that I just cannot touch with Mantiblade. Even though they are essentially cousins. I'm gonna try to take it out anyway. Actually, I forgot. I can use Bug Bite, and that'll do alright, because it's part grass. So, we'll see what that does. Yeah, baby, that's good stuff. Man, I felt the bond between you and your Pokemon. Did you now? No one can feel that bond but me. You don't know what you're talking about. So back here, okay, more wild Pokemon, and I'm gonna show you another one of the Pokemon you can find here. If you're playing Pokemon White, you can find Solosis here. It's the very smallest form, the lowest form of Reuniclus, actually. But if you're playing Pokemon Black, you'll find Gothita here instead, which It's the lowest form of Gothitelle. Both are pretty darn good Psychic-type Pokemon. Ooh, wow, double critical hit. Did you see that? That was insane. I would have loved to have caught that Solosis, but I guess Manta Blade was just feeling like he's on a wrecking path. Gonna tear everything up. Just rip it apart. But yeah, if you need a good Psychic-type Pokemon, here's your chance to pick up another good potential. It's really a coin flip as to whether Sigilith is better or what. Swoobat isn't an option. It's not good. Sorry. Oh, you can fight Libirds here. I wouldn't really recommend them because even at this point, they're not that great. But they're really good for experience. Look at that, 604 experience. So you can knock them out pretty easily due to their low defense, and you can really farm them for some experience. Although, you know, there's also Wild Audino, so it's not really, I don't know, it's up to you. Okay, so there's some charcoal over here. I forgot to really talk about that TM you get. It's Payback, and it's a decent Dark-type attack that hits for 50 power off the bat, but I think it's either if you were damaged or just if you act last. If you do, then I think it raises the power, it doubles it. So it's a good attack if you're in need of a Dark-type attack, and a lot of Pokemon can learn it too. So, hey, you know what? Put it on one of them. Now we're finally going to take on the Nimbasa Gym in the next episode of Marriland's Pokemon White Adventures.